show, April Ebeling.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, let's just get straight into it. And there's two teams, obviously, myself and April, and we're gonna play Jeparody. So you need to pick a color and a dollar amount, and we'll get straight into it. You go first, April.
All right, I'm going to take blue for 500.
Blue for 500. Wow. Okay. What is the most common letter in the English alphabet?
I'm going to go with S.
E.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I think I have to take some points off you. All right, let's get back into it. All right, I'll go for yellow 200. What is that? Point or bonus? I don't know what that is. I should have screened these a bit better. All right, I'll go with pink 200 instead. In what year was the movie Avengers released? Now, this is the first one. I think I'm going to go with 2007. Oh man, 5 years off. Okay. Negative. I only lose 200. Okay. All right, you're up, April.
You're in good company.
Yeah.
We're all below zero here. Okay, let's try. Let's go rainbow for 200.
200. How many times did England win the World Cup? Now, that will be soccer, I would imagine.
Right. So way out of my wheelhouse here.
Yes. Well,
I'll say 3.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay, please.
They've been the bridesmaids a few times, but I don't even think they've been the bride.
Really, ever? Oh dear.
I believe so. Yeah. Don't listen to me.
Okay. Well,
not many times. I'll give you that.
Okay. Well, I initially said 3, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
We'll see.
1. Okay.
Ah!
So they have won at one time. Me and April don't know much about soccer, let's be honest. All right. I'm going to go with purple 400. What is the common name for dried plums? Now, I don't know why this is drawing me a blank. So you got your dried plums. Is it so dates? No, dates are figs, aren't they? Plums would be. I'm gonna go with dates. Prunes, of course. Did you know
Golly, no, I didn't. I would have helped you out. I thought you were on it with dates.
That's something you get to look forward to when you get older. You have to eat lots of prunes. All right, you're up, April.
Okay, let's go green 100. I'm going to go like super baby step here.
Get one right. What am I?
That's a possum.
That is. And did you know that if you were in Australia, you might get that wrong because our possums look very different.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. They're much cuter. Those look scary as hell. Okay, so I've given you should be negative. No, you should be...
It should be positive
-4.
or negative 400. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right, you can go again, April.
Ooh, sweet. Okay, well, let me stick with green. Go 200.
Green for 200. In what year did the movie Mrs. Serial Killer release? I've never heard of it.
Me either. Just going off the cover art here. Let's see. I'm gonna say 1992.
Well, I'm gonna save you, April, because look in the top left corner.
Oh, I don't. Oh, it's Netflix.
Can't see it. Yes.
Yeah.
And that was definitely not around in 1992.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. 2018.
Let's have a look. Ooh, close.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go for pink 500. Which fruit floats because 25% of its volume is air? Now, I only know of a fruit that floats because of children's birthday parties where you've got to put your head in the bucket and get apples. Have you ever done that?
Sure, yes.
Apple bobbing? So I'm going to go with apple.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Is that the first? Oh, the second correct question. All right. I'll go again, and I'll go for pink 600. Oh, what is this? You just pick something randomly. Okay. Well, I'll go with 3. Oh, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. All right. I'll do another one. All right. What bird's eye is larger than its brain? What bird's eye is larger than its brain? Now, the famous bird in your country that is very good eyesight. I'm going to go with the eagle. Ostrich. Oh. See, that would mean that the eagle had a very small brain, but the ostrich has a really big eye. So I'm going to mention that. Okay. I'm back in the negative. Your turn, April.
All right. Orange for 100.
Orange 100. Yeah, let's go safe. What am I?
Let's hope so. Oh, that's a little duckling.
Correct. Okay.
Aw, cute.
Oops.
Why can't they all be like that?
Yeah, they're still cute when they're older. All right, have another go, April.
Okay, purple 100.
Oh, coincidence.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's an eagle.
Eagle. April. Yeah. April's on a roll. All right, go for it.
All right, I'm going to keep going with these 100. So give me the red 100.
Interesting strategy.
That's a mouse?
These nice. 100-point questions are a little easy. Go for another one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go red 200.
Okay, red 200. In what year did the movie Avatar release?
Ooh,
okay,
Avatar.
Now,
shoot.
I'm really bad at years. You know what? Would that have been before 9/11 or after 9/11?
I think it was before 9/11 because I think I was in
think it was
high school. So I'm going to say 1999.
You know what? That sounds good to me.
What? Oh my gosh, we are way wrong.
Wow. Yeah, this is the movie
so
is
good too.
Yeah. Oh well. All right, I'm going to go round 400. What is the only fruit that has its seeds on the outside? Okay, I think I'm going to be able to get this one. So seeds on the outside. You know it? Okay, I got it. Strawberry.
Yes.
Okay. You have it?
Woo.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 400. What is the world's biggest island? Now, that could be where I am. It's my turn. Australia. No, Greenland. Boo. Okay, we're not really getting anywhere. Point-wise,
No.
Your turn.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's do yellow 400.
Yellow 400. Apple CEO Steve Jobs was known for wearing what color turtleneck?
Black.
Now, if they say navy blue, I'm going to still give it to you. Yeah, black. Okay. All right, you're on fire. That was 400 points.
Okay, I'm
Go again.
about to get into the positive here, people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do blue 400.
Blue 400. Which horoscope sign has a crab?
Yikes. I don't
I'm
know
going to
that
give
one.
you a hint. It starts with C.
Cancer
One of the
or Capricorn?
Which one is your answer?
I'll go Capricorn.
Oh!
I'm wrong. Shoot.
Okay, per 500. Which country produces the most coffee in the world? The first thing that popped into my head was Brazil. I don't know if that's correct, but
that was my first thought too.
Yeah, okay, let's go with Brazil. Okay, cool.
Yay!
Oh, nearly. All
Okay,
right,
we're
up.
close. We're getting close.
You got to pick. Oh, no, I pick. Okay, yellow 500. What type of music has been shown to help plants grow better and faster? Wow. This is in your wheelhouse, but I'm going to say classical. Oh.
Yep.
Yay! All right, I'm going to pick a hard one. 800 yellow. Which two US states don't observe daylight saving time? Okay, so it'll be the states that have lots of sun, or they're like really rednecky. I'll go California and Texas, Arizona and Hawaii. Okay.
I knew Arizona, but I didn't know Hawaii. Arizona, we traveled through it once, and it was such a big pain because they're just way different than every surrounding state.
Yes, they are, aren't they? And I think Hawaii is kind of almost cheating because it's like in the Pacific Islands. It's almost another country, and we never think of it. Well, I don't. All right, you're up.
Okay, yellow 700. Let's just do that.
Okay, let's do that, and then we'll wrap it up. What color eyes do most humans have? You got to think.
I'm gonna say green.
Where do most humans live?
I'm gonna say green.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna say brown. Because I thought
you win. You win.
India and China.
Oh, true.
You know,
yeah.
they got more people. All right, we're gonna wrap up our fun little game, and we're gonna talk to April. Should we keep the music on or take the music off?
Well, it's up to you. I'm good. It's a nice vibe.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep it on because we're going to talk about what you're doing, which is all about music. Tell us a bit about how you got into coaching, April, and what you're doing.
So I create music meditations that help sort of shortcut to calm. And I got into that back in 2018. I became a mom and I was the most stressed out I had ever been. And so it was just one of those like necessity is the mother of invention. And that's how it all started.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things when you have kids, you think I need to be in control of everything. And then you realize that if you're going to try and be in control of everything, you go crazy and you've got to kind of just let it all happen, don't you?
That is so true. And then I think that's like the life lesson that you're learning for the rest of your life.
Yeah, just go with the flow. Yeah. And anyway, so you started tapping into that and using music yourself. And then when did you think that I could perhaps create some sort of courses and consulting business? How long did that take?
Well, I started that in 2021, so fairly recently. So my background and career pre-children was all with singing and performing and entertaining and like that traditional way of making money as a singer. I was in our United States Navy as a singer and traveled and led worship in our church and just like all the typical things. And then in 2018, I became a mom. And so I just pared down on the travel and the performing and things like that so that I could be home and around more. And just really struggled with my own mental health. So started to incorporate music and then tapping, which is emotional freedom technique. It's using your fingertips to tap on meridian lines of your face and body to sort of release stress. And so I incorporated both of those, and that really helped me in my own journey of being calm. And then 2020 happened and COVID made us all really stressed. And so I decided, I'll share this and see maybe if this will help anybody else. Because up until that point, I was just really doing it for my own mental health. And so I'm a teacher on Insight Timer, which is a free meditation app accessible all over the world. And they had started doing live events. So I, as a teacher, could go live with video just like this and just either facilitate meditation, or they have other people that do live events for like yoga and things like that. So in March of 2021, I went live and I was like, hey, y'all, this is something that I've been doing that's helping my own mental health. Here's how to do it. Tell me if it works for you too. And it did. And so then I continued to do live events over the course of 2021. I did 52 live events and reached thousands of people all over the world. And it just continues to grow and continues to help people. And it's amazing because it's something that I do on our back porch and I just go live and share it and it benefits everyone. So it's something that I'm passionate about. Like in 2022, this was my goal, was to get onto some podcasts and share it to an even wider audience, because I realize not all of us are into meditation or on the meditation apps, but it's a tool for your mental health toolbox that you can use anytime you need it.
What do your neighbors think when you're sitting on the porch humming and tapping your forehead?
Well, so far it's just been like our next door neighbors like taking out the trash that see me every now and then. And I actually got a text from her a couple of months ago. She was like, "What is this that you're doing?" Because she also follows me on social. And so she was like, "Why are you tapping on your face?" And so I explained to her that it was a way of releasing stress and helping to calm yourself. And so she's been doing it herself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Insight Timer. So this is somebody else's app, and
Yes.
and they get people to come on, and then are you able to then build up an audience on there and get them off that platform?
Yes. So and they actually pay their teachers as well, which is unique in the space. So I actually just right before this interview, I did a live event on Insight Timer, and I'm able to put it out to my followers, and so they know and they can attend. And then it also pops up if anybody is on Insight Timer, if they have like a little like a menu
Live
at the top
now.
that shows who's live now. Exactly. And so so you get, and then I have recordings on there, so I get paid based on how many people are listening to my recordings. There's a donation option, so during the live events people can donate if they're finding it to be beneficial. I'm trying to think, there's a third thing now. Oh, I have a group, so you can have an Insight Timer group that's just similar to a Facebook group where you can interact with your followers. And so in those groups, you're able to tell them about things that are happening that are not specific to the app. So it's been a great way.
They have, good way. I like it. Like, if you can use somebody else's, audience, or it's like there are people that use Fiverr to build up a business, and then they obviously don't want to stay on Fiverr, but this is a similar concept because there are people there. Do you have any intention of getting maybe people onto your own app, or is it you're just going to keep using Insight Timer?
At this point, I'm just going to keep using Insight Timer. They have an amazingly massive audience, and the technology know-how that would be involved in trying to start my own app would just that's a mountain that I don't want to climb.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this app. Isn't a young woman created it? Like maybe a young Vietnamese lady, or
I don't know offhand, honestly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a feeling, and she created it, and it was all about meditation, things like that. So they sell premium memberships today, and that's how they pay their teachers.
Correct. Right. So everything is accessible for free. So you can right now access any of it. There are different benefits. If you are a premium member, you can download for offline listening, or you can, I think the fast forward function isn't available unless you have the premium membership. So it's just a few little things like that that come with the premium.
Great, that's awesome. And tell us a bit about your one-on-one coaching. How do you do that? Do you have strategy calls? Do you have your own courses? What else are you doing?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk about this. I do have some courses that are specific around different struggles that I find people are having. So I mentioned I do lots of these live events on Insight Timer, and because of that, I get a lot of feedback on what people are struggling with. And so when I find like a theme that just feels like it's really resonating, then I make a collection of all of those videos and then allow people to purchase just that. Like, hey, if you need just, I think this month, actually, for the month of August, I have a special going on pursuing peace, because this back to school bananas energy is just really difficult for some of us. And so that access to that allows people to get, specific, tangible things they can do to help calm themselves in these exact stressful situations. So I have a number of those packages, but then also I work one-on-one with clients, specifically women, and we work on whatever their particular difficulty is. And we use that tapping and singing to help release and keep them calm. I find a lot of times when I come on to any podcast or any meditation experience and I say to people, okay, what we're going to be doing is singing with tapping. Initially, I was thinking like, oh, maybe the tapping is going to be difficult because it's something that people aren't as familiar with. People are fine to do the tapping. It's the singing that everybody is like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And so I really am just thrilled to be working with women to help them embrace their voices and really be the strong, confident women that they want to be. I say all the time, this is not about like getting better at karaoke or joining a choir or, doing some sort of solo. This is just about you enjoying your voice. And so many people have been told stories about their voices that make them believe that they can't sing.
Well, I definitely believe I cannot sing, and I do have a fear about that because when I was in year 3 in elementary school, they had like a school production they were doing, and they tried everybody out, and I had to sing, and the look on the singing teacher's face when I sang and just said next, and I was like, oh my goodness, terrible. No, well, it was terrible. I feel sorry for the person. And what about if I was, if you are terrible at singing, I mean, isn't it going to be painful for you to listen to?
Well, let me ask you. I'm going to turn this question around on you. So prior to this experience in year 3 where you had that, that person that gave you some really negative feedback, would you have said, hey, I don't enjoy singing or I'm not good at singing?
I would have sang, but I wouldn't have known if I was good or not.
Okay, so it's really like that experience of having someone look at you and say, no, next, is what has told you I can't sing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'm
true.
not here to make you sing. You look uncomfortable. I'm not here to make you sing. But I just want to I'm just wanting
I wouldn't do it to anybody. I
just want to point out that like you were fine with your voice until somebody else came and said, no, let somebody else do it. It's not for you. And so this is really like your voice is so important for you to hear because we all hear our own voices more than anybody else's. And so when we are able to talk or sing or even hum, like humming is a good first step if you're not comfortable to sing, that allows us to believe ourselves on a deeper level. Like more than me saying something to you. If you were saying something to you, you believe it on a deeper level.
Yes, well, I think it was helpful feedback actually because I don't want to create suffering for people out there. Have you seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, if anyone's seen that, when they do the singing trials and the little Indian boy sings Bright Eyes, it's my singing is in that ballpark. That bad. Anyway, enough about that. Thanks for coming on, April. So all of the stuff you're doing, so the Insight Timer and the coaching and that, you can check that out at aprilsingsalot.com, and we'll create a blog post and we'll put all your socials on the When It Worked blog as well. Thanks for coming on, April.
I did create a free access to something for your audience. So at aprilsingsalot.com/worked.
Yeah. Okay, let's put that up. So aprilsingsalot.com. Sorry.
That's okay.
Worked.
Yeah.
Like that.
There we go.
Oh,
perfect.
So you can get on there.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you can find that or enter it in your browser and have a look what April's got. Thanks again, April.
All right. Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. That Jeparody, man. Whew. That woke me up.
Yeah, it did. Get the brain going. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for listening and watching. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to take some cold flu pills and see if that fixes me. And I'll see you very soon on another episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, April.